Hey everyone, Dan Casper here. I will be your instructor this semester for Social 103, um, Sustainability and Society. Of course, this is also the course in which we travel to Italy at the end. Super excited to engage in this material with you all. It's some really interesting topics, some very relevant information. And then the travel is just going to be amazing, and I can't wait to experience that with you all. But I wanted to just introduce the content and kind of give you a feel for how the course is organized. And so here's the homepage, right? You can always get back to the homepage by clicking up here. That's a nice little tip. I like this page because it lists all the assignments that are due, and you can click right on the assignment, and it'll take you to the assignment. So let's go back to the homepage, click it here. Again, assignments, due dates. Okay, so the content, I'm sure you're all familiar with D2L, but the content is here. I have a little getting started tab. Click here, pretty straightforward, tells you how to get started. I'm just going to kind of go through tab by tab here. Not to get into too much detail, but just kind of give you a sense of what each one entails. We have our instructor information. You can contact me. Best way to contact me is through email. I have a booking page right here. You can set an appointment with me there. Just because this is an asynchronous course doesn't mean we can't meet, so I'm happy to talk to you about the content. We will have a few face-to-face meetings throughout the semester, but that's more to get ready to travel and so forth. But we'll dig into the content a little bit during those meetings as well. So that's my information, my office hours. I'm off campus on Mondays. I'm on Stanton campus Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I'm actually down on the Dover campus on Thursdays. Then we have the schedule. So this is in policies. This is really important. One thing I'm going to back up here. You notice that each tab I provide a little description of what's in the folder to help you sort of guide you through it. Policy is absolutely essential. You'll need to read this to take your orientation quiz this week. What this tells you, your grading, communication expectations, all that sort of stuff. Here's your grade breakdown, late policies, etc. So you'll definitely want to get to know those. The schedule is here. This is actually a Google Sheet. And this is kind of a quick guide to the semester schedule. All that being said, there will be some additions to the schedule as we determine when we're going to meet face-to-face or via Zoom. I want to sort of figure out everyone's schedule before we do that. Here is the course syllabus. There's a link there, and then some help on technology resources. Maybe some helpful stuff here, how to prepare for online courses and so forth. All right, so that's an important tab, especially the policies and schedule. Then we go to the main tab this semester that you'll be spending time in is the Learning Materials tab. This is going to contain all of the course content. There's no book to buy, so I provide everything, readings, videos, etc. here. So it's going to be broken down by lessons, which roughly correlate to the weeks. And so it's pretty straightforward. You just go lesson 0, that's our orientation lesson. When you're done with that, you move on to lesson 1. And this is more typical of what each of these tabs will look like. So let's go to lesson 1 real quick. So here's your lesson 1. You got a nice little introduction here. I'll put some interesting facts here, sometimes a video, sometimes a quote, some key questions that you want to consider this week. And then you just go through from top to bottom. Each page has a different topic, and there's usually a video or reading or two. In this case, it's just one video. And then I provide a summary video. Okay, so I know it's like a lot of content. I don't expect you to take notes necessarily on the readings and videos, but if I were you, I would watch this summary each week and take some notes on that if you really want to learn the content. So again, just topic after topic, reading, summary, reading, summary. Right. So these aren't really long readings. The content should probably take you about 4 to 6 hours a week maybe. And then at the end of every week, keep going down, and then there's a quiz at the end of every week. The quiz is open everything. I don't expect you to memorize everything. It's nice if you sit down and take the quiz without your content, but certainly use all of the course materials, all that you want to complete the quiz. And you can open this quiz, start it, and finish it later. You don't have to finish in one sitting. Okay, and then if there might be other assignments, like week 1, you have personal introduction. But again, that's how it's laid out. It's always going to be top to bottom, and just go through and complete everything, and you'll be in good shape. So some other tabs here. When we do have a Zoom session, I provided the Zoom link here. So you just click on that link, okay, and that'll take you right to the Zoom room. Password Italy. Okay, this is possibly an important tab. So I actually provide 2 really important supplements here. Number 1, here are all of the summary videos that are posted. Remember, each little mini sub-lesson has a summary video at the bottom. Well, they're all listed here. Okay, and they're listed in order. This may change slightly as content is updated throughout the semester, but it should be pretty accurate. Second important link is here, PowerPoints. So all of these presentations obviously have PowerPoints associated with them. Well, the PowerPoints are in this Google Drive folder. Okay, so you can always go in here. It's let's go to lesson 2, and here is the PDF version of the PowerPoint. Okay, so you can always view these. This is a good way to help you get through the quizzes, study guide later, whatever, reference down the road if you want. But I would use these two, especially the PowerPoints, that'll really help you get through these quizzes. So I would strongly suggest you open the PowerPoint file when you're taking the quiz, and it'll really help you get your answers. It won't necessarily give you answers, but it'll help you get the answers. There are a couple of discussion boards. So here's a general one. If you would just have a general question, post to this have a question discussion board. This way, if you have a question, there's a pretty good chance that someone else in the class has that question. So this way everyone can see that, and we can help each other out there. There's also a little coffee shop, or what I call the coffee shop, where you can just post things that are of interest that you see out there. I mean, this is you'll see that these topics that we discuss are all over the place in the real world, and so you'll hopefully start noticing a lot of these topics, as you go through your day. And if you see something cool, an interesting article, video, learn some new information, whatever, feel free to post it to the coffee shop. And then finally, we have our very special travel and supplemental documents folder. I will populate this as the semester progresses. This is where I put a lot of information about travel. I'll put some, maybe some suggestions for places to visit, etc. So this will be populated as we kind of move through the semester. And as we go, as we sort of go through the semester, there will be likely be other ways to engage and for us to share materials and so forth. But we'll work on that as the semester progresses. Okay, so that's a basic overview of the course, or at least how the course is organized. Hopefully that's helpful. Again, super excited to travel with you all and get to know you all better. It's nice to have a fabulous trip to Italy to look forward to at the end of the semester. And we'll get a lot more details about that as we move on. But again, feel free to contact me anytime. And I hope you have a really good start to the semester, and I'll see you all soon.